Hello, One Piece. Bro, Bullet Echo Kalai Star. Is it in English? I don't think so. I think you're talking when will happen Bullet Echo Line, but I think not in the nearest future, unfortunately, but because I'm not playing Bullet Echo a lot yet recently, unfortunately. So, I am going to delete every every everything I already made with YouTube tutorials. Okay, what do we have? We don't have anything working. Okay, we can delete that. Okay, will it work now? Most probably yes. It won't. It will start. The game will start, but it won't be working. It's just slash, nothing else. Okay, so what do I have already? I have slash animation. I have that slash on left, as you can see. We have a slashing sword. So one click is slash down, and second click is get up to the up. And that's not what we'll be working on. So we have to select our weapon, animation, image, swing down. It's swing down literally, nothing else. So we will copy this, paste this there, copy this and paste this there, and what will it do? It's swing animation. So it's swing down. So can I put there swing down animation? What does it do? It will be working there. Animator, swing down. We don't want swing up. Delete. So what will it do? It swings. Okay, image animation event swing down flip animation of animation swing down has no receiver. We're missing a component. What does it mean? I have no idea what's happening there. Swing down and maybe make transition to entry. Okay, so we are making an animation. Okay, it's just too fast. As you can see, that slash animation. I don't want that happening really fast. As you can see there, it's really too fast. Okay, what? We have some bugs. Console image. Let me Google it. Image. animation event on animation has no receiver. Oh, I am missing a component. Okay. Receiver. I have no idea. Somewhere there, but for sure. Okay, I'm just having a bit fun right now because I have no idea what am I doing. Okay, so we have to. Okay, animation has no receiver. I have no idea what does it mean. Entry. What's entry? Swing down. I don't need any more. Entry based. Swing down. Play. It's still showing. So in Polish words, ten komunikat błędu w Unity oznacza, że animacja Swing Down próbuje wywołać zdarzenie animacji Animation Event o nazwie Swing Down Flip Animate, ale nie ma obiektu komponentu, który miałby obsłużyć to zdarzenie. So I deleted some code at the beginning. Let me just see which part of the code was that. Okay, I can't see anything. Okay, cat! Psst. Okay, so it's bad quality. Let me just open regular YouTube because I still don't understand it. And what can I do to repair this? So view your channel. I deleted some parts of the code, but I have no idea which. So okay, there, area that we have not there. Should be somewhere there. Okay, so what do I have left? We have attack, okay. Bring up flip animation. Definitely not that. I have no idea. I previously had like not that slash animation. Like it's gonna be swing down, swing down, down, flip anim, and it's private. Sorry, public void swing down flip animation. Okay, let's just leave it like that. Let's see what will happen. I have no idea what am I doing. I'm just beginner. I was hoping to make some swords magic, you know. It's not showing again. So as you can see, it's working. The animation is working. The slash is working. The problem is it's happening way too fast. That's what we are going to work on. So it was somewhere there. I have no idea where. Okay, I'm not doing that. Going down. Is it there? When I click left button, and only left button, I wanna make that animation and do all the things. Stop happening only with left key, okay. That's good. So it should be somewhere there. Animation. Oh, okay. I know animator. Project. Player. No, that's not that. Sword. That's not that. Prefab. Enemy slash prefab. No. Animations. Swing down. Not that. Slash. Entry slash. I have no idea. I know it will be player with scripts. Play controller must be somewhere there. Maybe okay, never mind. Image. Weapon usage. That's the script weapon usage. It has prefab. Okay, we have that. Weapon, okay, holding weapon, okay, and play controller. Player control. That's player control. Okay, so play control. What does it do? Facing left. I don't need that. Okay, I'll delete it for now, as I really don't need that. It will be simple project. I don't want to use anything, any, weapon usage. We have slash animation. What is the slash animation? It's private. Slash animation initiate slash anim prefab. Okay, so that's not that. It's not what do we do? Player controls combat. Okay, so have to, as I can remember, I was doing it some time ago. I can't open it. Okay, I opened it. Okay, but combat, attack, left button. Yes. What now? Can I? And I can't expand path. So okay, that's the thing. Here we have attack. So hello crazy. Can we in Android? I don't know what do you mean. I don't understand. Sorry. Can we in Android? I don't know. Okay, so we're going to make a variable float attack cooldown time time. Okay, equals 0. Okay, I'm thinking will it be players preferred? No, it doesn't have to be. So attack cooldown time equals 0 at the beginning. We're going to make right on the start a function, update a function, attack cooldown time plus equals time delta time, and we want to debug it, debug log attack cooldown time. We want to debug it when I see it in console. So okay, update. Okay, that's the first thing. The first thing is to make cooldown time. Maybe we will use it. Probably not, but we will see. Okay. Okay, so it's 1 second per second. Perfect. It's what we want to do. So our weapon, maybe if I open paint. Okay, we will I mean paint is not the best idea. We want a calc, live office calc. We will save it for someone for some time. Okay, so we have that. Yeah. Weapon. What do we have already? A weapon has state. I have no idea what does it mean. State. So prefabs not there. Oh, we have sword here. State. I have no idea, so let's just I really have no idea. State. I can't remember. W name. In game name. State. I have no idea. So that's the first in game name, damage, and sprite. We can make one day make animation, like weapons with animation, but I'm not planning to do that right now. Maybe in equipment they or will be animated. I can't tell for now. Okay, so we have in-game name, damage, and sprite. What do we want else? We need rarity, which will be enum type. I have never used enums or something like that, but we will see. So enum weapon. Where'd it go? Weapon rarity levels. So it's gonna be common, rare, epic, legendary, and extraordinary. Is it good? I don't think so. Okay, let's just leave it like that. Weapon rarity levels, so it's gonna be public. Weapon rarity levels. It's gonna be rarity. Will it work? So it says we have to make public enum, then it's gonna work. Okay, that's what I thought. What else? We have rarity. We have elemental. So it's gonna be animal. So public enum, elemental type, weapon elemental type. It's gonna be fire, water, air, oh my gosh, I forgot. And F, yeah, it's F, and we are going to make the basic. Let's make it at the beginning, basic, because we will have 5 main biomes. Okay, so what else? We want we are planning right now. So it's image, and it's gonna be sprite. Damage, it's gonna be int or float. It's gonna be int for sure. We will be sailing. We will be rounding to the sail, or however it's called. Damage. We'll be working on it much later. Okay, we have elemental. We're gonna have cooldown. It's gonna be float, and it's gonna be 1.1. Okay, I forgot that Excel does strange things. It's gonna be max 1.1 length. Okay, so C# Unity how to make float of length 1 after comma. Is it possible? Probably not, but I don't care. So what else? Rarity, public, weapon, elemental type is gonna be elemental. We're going to have public, float, cooldown. Yeah, that's it. Maybe let's close it because it's I don't need that right now. So we have a sword. It doesn't work. with my okay. Okay, so we need to have state. Okay, so I have no idea what to do, but it's probably somewhere weapon, holding weapon, weapon, active weapon, weapon usage. I have no idea what the state does. Okay, but never mind. And we have enum, we have our list. That's what we are going to choose from. Basic is basic. Okay, of course. Cooldown. In-game name is not gonna be called like that. It's gonna be called in-game name. It'll be a bit different, like that. Perfect. So in-game name, yeah. You need to asset menu. Float only one number after comma. Is it possible? We can do that. It looks like that. Float one decimal. It doesn't work. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of code. But I need to do that. So it's gonna be going to make another script called float one decimal drawer. Yeah, that's a script. Then we are going to open that, copy, paste. Doesn't work. Why not? It doesn't work here. Should be working. Load one decimal drawer. Decimal. It's in scripts. Okay, so it's drawer. And we have to make another script called float one decimal attribute. Something like that. We're gonna paste that there, and everything is working. Float one decimal. Should be weapon. So let's just close it because I won't need it anymore in the future. Float one decimal. Will it work? How will it work? Have our thoughts, so maybe let's make a folder weapons. Let's move our sword there. It's 1.1. It works. 1.12. It get round to 1.1. What about 1.19? It get round to 1.2. Just as I wanted to. Probably. But it will just save us if something bad happens, like something sad I don't want. Okay, let me just check something. Okay, never mind. I'm back. Okay, we have our cooldown. So, we can also make here float one decimal. Let's see how will it work when we have as you can see there, as our cooldown time increased by delta time every frame. So the speed will be 1 second per second. Hello mate games, how are ya? No Windows, only Linux. Oh my gosh, don't tell me about Linux. We were working in school with Linux, but we have. I'm learning as I'm learning programming, and you have to learn about every system, including Mac. Why are you having 50% of channel in Polish and 50% in English? That's because I am Polish. That's the first reason. So I speak in Polish every day. I read everything in Polish because we live in Poland. The second reason, I like before making live streams in English, I really felt that I am not ready to speak fluently, speak constantly and without big stops in English. But the first streams proved me wrong, proved me that I am capable of talking and answering your questions, and I have maybe decent pronunciation, but decent accent, but I'm happy I started it. So I can't, I'm still learning English, so I can't be talking in English every time. I have pretty decent vocabulary. I don't know many, oh my gosh, I forgot. Verbs, not verbs, it's not verb. Przymiotnik in polski, okay, so I don't know many of them, so I find it a bit difficult to describe something, and describing and learning my viewers about what am I making in the video. I still find it a bit difficult, so that's the second reason. And the third reason is because my brother, which I'm playing with from time to time, speaks only Polish, so it's a bit impossible to speak in English to you and Polish to him, and he doesn't speak English to you. So okay, you use ARC, okay. Co ja robię? Okej, fajnie byłoby Cię mówić po polsku, ale niestety widzę, że tu jest aż 7 widzów, także to jest mały rekordzik. So, I hope you will understand me, as well as over 6 viewers. So, I'm currently making a game. I already made and finished chapter 1 of my first finished game, fully finished chapter 1 game. It wasn't ready, but it was finished to me. It's black, red, white. You have a channel name and the title of live stream. You can look there, see the game. And I really would like to make games, and I used to make games alone, just alone. I wanted to work with anybody, any person, but it's not possible. I have to work alone. So, and I didn't have any motivation to work. I was making the game for like 1 hour, maybe not 5 hours, and then stop. So that's my first making game live stream. What about this game? It will be RPG game. So we will be going around the world. We'll be finding monsters like that. It's not monster yet. It's just floating ball, but it's gonna be monster in the future. So we're currently working on RPG game. Tak, jestem Polakiem, ale jestem też świadomy, że mam bardzo dużo angielskiej mam bardzo dużo angielskiej widowni, ponieważ Bullet Echo na przykład to jest czysto oryginalnie, może nie oryginalnie, bo to była kiedyś chyba jakaś rosyjska gra, ale jest po angielsku i po prostu wszyscy moi widzowie są po angielsku, więc wolę utrzymywać ten content po angielsku, bo po angielsku mówi miliardy ludzi, a po polsku zaledwie 50 milionów, czy ile nas tam jest, nie? Więc wolę utrzymywać po angielsku, wtedy jest znacznie więcej widzów, znacznie większy, wiesz, oglądalność. Więc mam nadzieję, że nie będziecie przeszkadzać, jak mówię po angielsku, ale niestety wolałbym po angielsku. So, we stopped there. Okay, we were working on cooldown. So it is increasing. It starts at 0, 0. Maybe let's type F there. I decided not to put that. Is that float 1 decimal there because it wasn't working, as you can see. Polska zawsze górą, oczywiście Polska zawsze górą, zawsze i we wszystkim. IRQ3. By the way, I headed to. I was working with libgdx and limitations of framework make me so demotivated. Yes, I am also often demotivated by many things. Like, I'm not working for a long time, so I fully understand you, but making anything, working, it's not about motivation. Everyone says that, and it's true. It's not about motivation. It's working. Oh my gosh, I forgot it. It's like working 1 hour every day or 1 hour every 2 days. Not when you want to, not when you feeling you want to do it. Like, okay, it's this day, I have a lot of power, I have a lot of motivation, I am going to program today. No, that's not how it's gonna work. If you want to make a good game, much better than every my game, tens of them in Scratch, but if you want to make a great game, you have to work as I said, like 2 hours every 2 days, for example. I completely forgot, but okay. So cooldown time. It will say what kind of GPU do you have? My GPU, that's it's GTX 1650, GTX 1650, GTX 1650. It's not the best, but this is my first computer, and I'm not going to change it. I'm saving money for something else. Hello, business bear, or beer. Sorry for mispronunciation. Okay, so we can do two things. The first way to make weapon cooldown is to set of the attack, and I think it will be much better idea is to at the start set attack cooldown time not to 0f. Yeah, awake. Okay, maybe it will be a better idea to make 0f, because I wanted to make something like that. I will take cooldown time from active weapon. Now it's weapon. So we have holding weapon. I would get like attack cooldown time equals holding weapon cooldown. But I have a feeling that it will cause many problems, many bugs in the future when, for example, the weapon is not assigned. So the problem is I cannot have unassigned weapon. I could have done something like that, but I think the best idea will be to give the player at the very beginning his first wooden weapon. That will be the best idea, I think. So we're gonna start at 0f, that's 0 float, and we will be increasing time delta time, but only if attack cooldown time is less or equals holding weapon cooldown. How's it called? Just cooldown. So if it's less, we're gonna increase. Sorry, just a guess in my room. Mate Games, have you already played around with NVIDIA Slim? For AI, I'm looking for some apps for machine learning. I'm sorry I wasn't oriented. I am not thinking about that things. I have no idea what that is. AI, I'm not interested in AI. I'm sorry. Machine learning, also not. So I'm sorry, I can't tell you anything about that. The only AI I know is ChatGPT and Copilot. So sorry. Safe. Any bug? No bug, because it's reloading in computing domain and complex scripts. Yeah. Now we're going to look at. Okay, it's one more time. Game. Close. Play focused. One more time. We're going to look at the console, where we will be seeing our cooldown time. So our cooldown time is set and stored to 1.2, and as you can see, we have cooldown. It reached slightly above. It reached level slightly above 1.2 second. Okay, everyone does what they like. Yes, everyone should do this. Do what they like, not what they don't like. If you don't like this job, you won't be like, you know, oh my gosh, where's my vocabulary? Productive. If you don't like the job, you won't be productive. That's it. Okay, so cooldown is working. What now? Next, going to attack. So if attack cooldown time is greater or equals holding weapon cooldown, we are going to play the animation. and then at the very end we will set attack cooldown time equals 0f. See you later, take care until the next live. See you later. I hope there will be one next live. I will see what will I be playing or working on. Probably playing game. Okay. So it's really slow. One attack per 1 second, 1.2 seconds. Really, really slow. And that's great because I wanna make a bunch of different weapons, like faster sword, slower sword, as well as bows, faster bow, slower bow. Okay, it's working. It's working. Okay, do I need to no, I didn't. Maybe like a description. It's a long text, so it's gonna be string. It just like for example, the very basic sword made by old wood elves, not wood elves some time ago. It doesn't deal much damage. It doesn't do anything, but it's great for the beginning of an adventure. Great. So, okay, it's okay. What I'm gonna do. So, every enemy. So we're gonna have any prefab. Enemy will have enemy AI script, enemy pathfinding script. Where else we have active weapon? Okay, it's not gonna work with that. One moment. So we're gonna make another script called enemy. It's enemy. It's gonna be the same as weapon. So it's gonna be enemy. 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 What will we have? I don't think I will make something like hard enemy, easy enemy. It will be for sure enemy elemental type. It will be in-game name of the enemy, damage, image. It's gonna be animation, but let's leave it like that for some time. Rarity, not rarity. Elemental type. Cooldown, at a cooldown. Maybe, but more probably not. No, I will need it. I will need it for sure. So the last thing is damage. Okay, in public and health. It's gonna be health. Okay, we can make enemy elemental type, and we can make the same, but we will need neutral. Maybe resistant. Resistant. Resistant to, for example, fire. Okay, that's it. Have an enemy. We're gonna make enemy. So, weapons, we will have enemies. It's not gonna be script, it's gonna be folder, enemy. I am going to open Unity Asset Store to find some good graphics. We're gonna make enemy, for example, slime. For sure I'll make like slime. 2D. 2D. 3. 3 and 2D. Kind of pixel. Enemies, maybe something like that. Slime and enemy. Nothing but that. Okay, give me a moment. We will have our slime enemy, right? Open. Fetching assets. Download. Okay, we are downloading. Import. Import. Bit of animations already. And that's it. We have our slime enemies. So we can add slime. Oh my gosh, a bunch of them. And let's lock it. Let's lock it. That. Not that. Wall. Gonna be wall. Sprites. Idle. Green slime. Okay, the first best. Sprite. So, enemies. Slime. State 0, okay, green slime. Damage 1. Cooldown 1. Health 5. Elemental basic resistant 2. 5, for example. Or we can make a list, enemy element type, elemental, elemental 1, but there we can put 5, list of 5. Okay, one more time. Public list enemy elemental type elements. Not elements, but resistant. Resistant. And I want a bad size of 5. You don't want that size of 5. Okay, where is it not working? What can I do to be working? list size of 5. Okay, it should be like that. Working now. So the enemy will be able to resist many things, even everything, like the ultimate boss, resistant to everything. Why? I did not put public list. It's not there. I don't see that. Public list. Want that to be enum type. Why is that so? Can I do something like that? Maybe. Public directory gonna be enemy elemental type, then bool, it's gonna be called resistant. No, I don't wanna do something like that. There, working. Slime or list. But we want to check, so we are going to make another we're going to make public not there, maybe there, it will work, I hope so. So the public, or maybe private, rocked resistant to is that so? Maybe not rock, but let's make a normal class. Okay, I can't be private, it's gonna be just class resistant or struct resistance. Okay, and I'm not going to put any functions there. Okay, public enemy elemental type. Okay, must be inside enemy elemental type public bool is resistant, because we need to make sure that every enemy has 5 list elements, because we need to make sure that, or we can make let's check resistant or list. Oh, okay, we have to make start. My gosh, it can't be done in a scriptable object. So let's move on to something like this. Start resistant. And then, okay, what's not working now? What's not working? What's happening? Okay, it must be. Okay. There, resistant. Then can check if resistant contains um or, um like bool test equals resistant. Okay, resistant contains enemy elemental type. Oh yeah, basic. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna work. Perfect. So resistant, not good. Like okay, and we will be doing it later on. So we're going to make list, just list of enemy elemental types. The program, the game will later check does the list contains, for example, fire, water. Okay, so it won't do anything, but we have two water. It contains at least one water. Okay, what can we use? We can use hash set instead of list. What will it do? How will it work? How will it look like? I can't see it. Maybe let's try that new. And it won't work probably. Okay, it's working. At least. It's working. I still can't see it, so this is the only way. Just to make sure in inspector there that I have only one fire, for example. It's not that big deal. Like resistant to nothing. List is empty. Okay. So enemy will be resistant. Will be elemental. Okay, so we have slide. Damage 1, elemental. Basic, will it be resistant to anything? Most probably not. I killed one health spike. Okay. So I have our enemy. Enemy will have its own AI. Okay, it's roaming state. I have no idea what does it mean. But it have public enemy. This enemy. And how to check? Okay, no, I don't want to check. It will just have enemy, this enemy. So, save that. Go to script. We have our enemy. Enemy needs this enemy. This enemy will be this enemy's slime. Apply all that. Yeah, that's working. So, assignment. So, yeah, we have that. If collision tag equals weapon, so we have weapon, 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 collider. It can't be collider because we have weapon, collision tag weapon, 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 weapon. It will get component of weapon, but that's not what we want because this collider doesn't have weapon. The collider must be behind that. Let's reset its position. Yes, it's good. So get component in parent, not get component. Get component in parent weapon. So the weapon will have a slash prefab weapon. State equals 0. Oh, I understand because the weapon state is working or not working. So we have to change something in weapon. The state is not in, maybe it's a state, but there we had weapon usage. It's not there. There's that. Enemy eye. There's state. Roaming. So the state active weapon. Weapon usage. Cooldown. So the start. Holding weapon. State equals 0. Okay, and then and delete that. Wasn't time. We are attacking. If cooldown is cooldown, we set attacking state to 1 and after everything to 0. So enemy eye. If weapon, it's a weapon, but we want weapon, it's not gonna have weapon, it's gonna have image, it's gonna have active weapon usage script. You have to change the weapon usage and then weapon, holding, can't take holding weapon, is that private? Weapon usage, holding weapon, it's public. Weapon, it's a weapon. Weapon usage, hold, holding weapon dot state equals 0. We will debug weapon, holding weapon, damage. So we're gonna check here. We're not turning around like right now. It will be done later. Okay, so first we have to check. It's appearing. The damage is appearing right now. Even if the state. Okay, maybe the book log. Time delta time into. So the value will be changing over time. Not instance. What do you mean? Slime enemy. Everything working. What do you say? Console, nothing's happening. Okay. Maybe not 0.002, we'll be using random value. It gives me random value, but it enters the collider. That's not what I want. So, on trigger enter, if collision tag is weapon, so collider has tag weapon, weapon is in parent, gonna be weapon usage script, weapon usage, and if holding weapon state, so maybe let's check the bug log. State, the bug log state. We're gonna check. I don't want the enemy to be getting damage over and over again. Of course, it would be unfair then. Okay, I have to take that game from there. Make it floating around. And then I will look at that console log. I'll make sure 0. Okay, maybe not 0, but 1. You understand? It will get damage only if I attack. Only if it enters it doesn't make any sense. 0 state. So what do we have to do? Can go to the weapon usage and make public void. Disable attack holding weapon state equals 0. So when the enemy weapon okay, maybe okay, no. So weapon usage, we have slash animation. Initiate. I have no idea why how to make that. Maybe I do not have to make a collider. Maybe I need to make the image collider. Use that image collider somehow. Or maybe not there, maybe on not on trigger enter, on trigger, okay, on trigger state to D. Maybe that's the point. I have no idea really. Okay, so that state is 0, okay, because it entered. Okay, we have 48, we have state. But when I press the button, it doesn't do anything. So I have to look at the weapon holding weapon state. It doesn't change. That's the point. So I can't use that. You won't be using state. Enemy state. Weapon usage. So it will be public ball holding weapon state, and instead of holding weapon state equals 0, it'll be just like that. It's weapon usage, enemy AI. I'll change it right away, so everyone is true and every 0 is false. Okay. Enemy AI. Not gonna be weapon holding weapon state. It's gonna be weapon holding weapon state equals true. Let's see how it work. I will be able to see the holding weapon state. That's the first part. It's disabled. Okay. I know what can be going on. I have to make one function. Public void start using weapon holding weapon state equals true, and then stop using weapon equals false. So we are going to use start using weapon and after everything invoke start using weapon after what time? After cooldown. After cooldown time. Okay, let's check that. Our image holding weapon state. It's false, true, and doesn't work. It's still true. How's that possible? Oh, because I used start and it should be stop using weapon. Maybe not that. Cooldown and it's a completely different thing. I can't use stop using weapon there. There I need to use it. It'll be weapon stop using weapon because it's public, so I can use it directly from the enemy. So it will work. So let's apply it. And okay, one time image. It's working perfectly as it should. Everything's good. The last thing is to use invoke because I need to, turn off the attacking if I don't hit anything. So it's gonna be stop using weapon. Question is how much time? So I have animation there, image animation, swing down. That's like I have feeling that's 0.2 seconds. So let's copy that, paste it there. It's gonna take 1 second. Yeah, I think it's good. So it's 0.2 when the animation stops. The sword doesn't swing anymore. Let's find out. Play. Okay, it should be working perfectly right now. Okay, we have 1 hour 30 minutes already. Okay, what time? It's quite a lot of time. Where's my enemy? Get back here. Gosh. Get back here. Weapon. No, image. It's off. It's false. It says false and I see only zeros. It's working perfectly as it should, and I hope it will be working in the future just like that. Oh my gosh, I'm happy I did that. I'm happy. So, enemy eye, stop using a double clock. Okay, so this enemy will be enemy. So this enemy, health minus equals weapon, holding weapon, damage. That's the plain. So maybe let's make a debug, another debug log. My health Okay, I am really sorry guys. I have just seen that my microphone was completely muted off. I'm really sorry. I was talking to myself. I know you didn't hear me. I have no idea for how long. Um that's bad. Okay. So invoke have kill that enemy after 0.2 seconds. Is that correct? The animation is 0. Zero point 0.2 seconds. It's shaking again and it disappeared. Perfect. Okay, let's just ask. Okay, so it's everything except for private float shake cooldown equals 0f. And an update. Shake cooldown minus equal time delta time shake is there. Okay, let's check that. Play. We are going to change the floats also. It's too much. Yeah, that's definitely too much. Okay, I'm a bit tired. Hejka do śpiochu. Co tam? And my mic is working, so I don't have to worry. It still shakes a lot. I have no idea about that. Czy będzie zapis, bo dopiero dołączyłeś? Oczywiście będzie zapis. W większości po angielsku, więc nie martw się. Zawsze jest zapis. U mnie na kanale, więc nie martw się. Okay. Frequency 10 magnitude 0.2. Maybe it will be working. Nie ma za co śpiochu. I see no difference. Okay, I won't be thinking that today I'm going to eat, I'm going to sleep, tomorrow is school. The hardest day in the week, the Friday, oh my gosh, a lot of lessons, but I need to eat. It's just shaking and shaking. Okay, so thank you for being with me. Thank you very much. See you later. See you next time. So, maybe we can make tasks list. It's making. Coins. Yeah, we will be working on coins. Na razie śpiochu. Thank you very much. See ya.